Welcome back. The Nurtw crisis continues as Lagos government sank low by doing transporter MC Oluomo's bidding. Over 1,000 vehicles vandalized in 4 days, says group. The Center for Human and Socio-Economic Rights has condemned the role played by the Lagos state government in the ongoing leadership tussle in the state chapter of the National Union of Road Transport Workers (Nurtw). The group, in a statement by its president Alex, said the leadership tussle in the state chapter of the Nurtw has caused security concerns for residents and road users who are now being harassed, assaulted, occasionally harmed and intimidated and killed on a daily basis through the modus operandi of the park management alleged to be teleguided by men and some officers of the Nigerian police under the Lagos State Command. According to the group, between April 19th and 23rd, at least 1,000 transport vehicles were vandalized. It added that a filling station was attacked due to alleged links with the chairman of the Tricycle Owners and Operators Association of Nigeria, Toúçh. CHSR condemned what it described as a selective enroachment, asking why are Toúçh parks the only ones being subjected to attack? Why Okada, that is the Commercial Motorcycle Riders Union, and Tricycle Operators Union, that is affiliated to Return, are still operating? This is a pure show of injustice on the part of the state government making thuggery a lucrative business. The group further condemned the Nigerian Labour Congress over its silence on the issue, saying it ought to have resolved the dispute. According to the statement, the Nurtw and Toúçh were independent unions until they were merged under Governor Babatunde Fashola's administration in the state. However, they retained their structure. The trouble started when the former chairman, Alhaji Musiliu Akinsoya, popularly known as MC Oluomo, emerged as the Nurtw Lagos State Council chairman and dissolved the organogram, limiting them to a zonal level, the statement by the group said. It said that the action taken by MC Oluomo contravened and negated the bilateral relationship existing between them as an affiliate. The Nurtw national body subsequently suspended Oluomo according to the provisions of their constitution, but the latter invited the Lagos state government to proscribe the activities of the union in the state. The CHSR said it came as a shock when less than 24 hours, the State House of Assembly stooped so low by summoning an emergency preliminary section to yield to MC Oluomo's calling, asking the Lagos state government to take over union activities in Lagos State. And the assembly quickly dusted the state archive and came out with Lagos State Park and Garden Authority law, established and abandoned since 2011, which has not been operating. The Lagos state government, through the office of the Commissioner for Information, announced the taking over of parks and garages in the state. What a shameful reaction, the group said. The CHSR said it was shameful that the Lagos State House of Assembly could be proactive regarding MC Oluomo's call when it had yet to summon an emergency preliminary session to address security challenges facing the state. The group referred to the case of the deceased Bámiṣé Anyowole, a young lady who was allegedly kidnapped, raped, and murdered by a driver of the public bus rapid transport (BRT). The CHSR added the ingenuity and insincerity of Lagos state government in banning the operation of Nurtw is seen to the blind and ear to the deaf as Radio Transport Employee Association of Nigeria. A twin sister of Nurtw but left operating without check. Even after they banned Nurtw, MC Oluomo's men are still on road harassing transporters and road users on a daily basis, while the government looks away. This clearly shows that the Lagos state government's target was not to ban union activities, but to fight back the national body of Nurtw for suspending their so-called man and representatives in the union. They continued, "This is typically a show of mighty by the Lagos state government at the extortion of transporters, and road users are still very much rooted in the state. Lagosians are being milked by government proxy." While going through the composition of high-powered 25 members of the Lagos State Park Management Committee, the Lagos state government has trampled on the act that established the law. According to the Section 12 of the Act, there shall be a general manager who will be the chief executive officer and be responsible for the general administrative and day-to-day activities of the park management with 5 others. But the committee as composed is alien to the law of the state, wherein the act is constituted and signed by the law is the provision for executive chairman and governor licensing officer. The group called on the state government to review its actions and take a U-turn. It added that the state government should retrace its step by calling both the Nurtw national body, the suspended Lagos State Council, Chairman MC Oluomo, and all the stakeholders in the transportation sector for genuine dialogue in order to make an amicable resolution in the interest of peaceful coexistence. Lagos State House of Assembly must, as a matter of urgency, reconvene another emergency plenary session that will compromise all stakeholders, including the civil society, to debate a way out and fashion a reasonable solution before the issue degenerates beyond expectations, as the transport sector is one of the most critical sectors that involve all citizens. The Lagos state government should play the role of an unbiased umpire and be a true peacemaker by reconstituting the committee to incorporate critical stakeholders in the transportation sector and to include them in the committee, members of other factions as mentioned above. The group stated further, "We demand that the Lagos State Commissioner of Police should direct its officers and men to always maintain their neutrality in approaching this issue anywhere in the state where it is seen that there is an attack on the other faction rather than protecting one against another." Well, we can see what is going on, and this NURTW crisis has been going on for quite a while. It is not just today it started. It has been happening for a really long time. And there was a time that some masked men in their hundreds came out condemning the Lagos state governor, telling him that what he did was very bad and that he shouldn't have made MC Oluomo the chairman of the parks and the management committee. And we all see what has been happening. We all see what has been going on. There have been fights upon fights and upon fights. And a lot of people condemned what Sanwo-Olu did, saying that he wasn't meant to take such decisions and that they are supporting MC Oluomo's behavior. And well, you can see what is going on and how everything is playing out. And now they are asking and begging on the government to please do something because people are getting hurt. That the death toll is rising, the amount of injured people are rising, that a lot of fracas have been going on ever since. And you can see that the Center for Human and Socio-Economic Rights have come out to say that enough is enough. Something has to be done. We can't keep on fighting amongst ourselves. We can't keep on this tussle because they are tussling for leadership. They are fighting for leadership. You can see what is happening to Toúçh. You can see what is happening to MC Oluomo's boys. They are saying that despite the dissolution of the Nurtw Lagos chapter, that MC Oluomo boys are still on the streets collecting money and harassing people on a daily basis, and that there was a filling station that even got burnt in the process. You can see what is happening, and human lives are at stake. We had some talks with some of these people living in the Ifako-Ijaye area and Fagba area, and they have been nothing but war going on there. There has not been peace for them, and the people that are living there are afraid. They are fearing for their life, and the CHSRO has called on the governor and the Lagos state government to do something because they cannot continue this way. Well, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and flood my comment section telling me what you feel about this Nurtw crisis happening in Lagos. Do not forget to turn on your notifications to get more news updates from us. Thank you.